Yachts for Sale and Charter YouTube channel opening a window into the world of yacht brokerage, and YouTube recently very kindly reached out to me to let me know that my channel is 10 years old this month. Well, the news that this channel is 10 years old really motivated me to produce a video to tell you a little bit about the history of the channel in the hope that you may find it interesting, but not just for yacht viewers, but also for other people who have YouTube channels, whether it's in yachting or anything else at all. I hope that you'll be able to learn something from my journey over the last 10 years. I first had the idea to produce a video walking through a yacht because I had a Ferretti for sale. It was a Ferretti 112, so it was one of their custom line range. The client was particularly important to me. At the time, I'd just been able to get English television in my home in Italy, where previously it'd been quite difficult to get. And I was binge watching shows like Location, 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 Top Gear, Grand Designs. And I just thought if somebody could do a service like that showing a yacht, it would be really interesting. Nobody else was doing that at the time. In fact, YouTube was still quite a new platform 10 years ago, and most yacht brokers weren't even putting any form of video at all of their yachts on the platform. So what I did was I got a little camcorder, one of those little boxes with a fold-out screen so that you can film yourself and film the yacht. And this is what I produced.
This spectacular Ferretti Custom Line 112. Ferretti are the only builder in the world to fit 4000 series MTU engines on a yacht of this size. Everybody else puts 2000 series.
For more information about this extraordinary yacht, contact me, David Seal, at Camper & Nicholson's of Monaco. Now that was a really interesting experience for me because I think at first it was seen by just a few thousand people, maybe 2,000 people. We sold the yacht, and we sold the yacht to a group of 3 gentlemen from Australia. There were 3 friends who put together to buy the Ferretti 112. Now, before they signed the contract, I hadn't had a single view from Australia. After they signed the contract, suddenly views in Australia peaked. And I thought to myself, what must be happening here is that the buyers are sending a link to the video to their friends to say, look what we've just bought, which for a salesperson is really important because the moment that buyers start to tell their friends that they've bought something, they're far less likely to back out of the deal. And in fact, that deal went through very well, and it inspired me to do something a little bit more professional. So with the commission that I earned from the sale of that yacht, I invested in a professional camera crew to film this.
Sunseeker are well known throughout the world for producing some of the sleekest and most sexy yachts in the market. But a few years ago, they designed and then they produced what has been heralded as the epitome in that sleek and sexy design. Low Profile is the most unique and well-specced example of this yacht. From the custom paintwork to the backlighting on the name on the transom, from the Wi-Fi connection on board to the state-of-the-art Bose sound system, this yacht is so bespoke, it really is the best of the best.
The interiors of Low Profile are just stunning. Designed to be elegant, without being ostentatious. Low Profile is seriously for sale through Camper & Nicholson's of Monaco. For more information, please feel free to contact me, David Seal. Now that yacht was a Sunseeker 82 called Low Profile. We didn't actually sell it, although the video brought in a huge amount of qualified inquiries. And not only that, within a short time, if you Googled Sunseeker 82 for sale, that video was top of page 1 of Google. And so I started to understand that there was real value in having a strong YouTube channel showing walkthrough videos. The yacht didn't sell actually in the end because the owner decided to take it off the market. We got some very good offers on it, but the owner decided that he'd rather just keep the yacht than sell it. So in my opinion, that was really a successful story. I then thought, what else can I do? I'd just been invited to take the central agency to represent a catamaran in Latvia for sale. That was called a Blue Coast 88. And at the same time, I was also being asked to follow a new project of a yacht called the Wider 150. Totally new brand, totally new yacht. And I decided to produce some videos to promote those different products. I'll show you a little bit of both of those videos here.
Sailing through the crystal blue waters of an exotic location in a catamaran is a dream for many. Here, the most spectacular sight is this 88 foot of beautifully welded aluminium. The space on board is out of this world. I'm standing in the master stateroom, which is 25 square meters. Now, to give you some idea, that's larger than the master stateroom on some 50-meter long super yachts. In 2012, I produced a video about a yacht concept that I believed would change the course of yachting history. The project was taking shape and drew the attention of Tan Sri Limkok Thai, the chairman and chief executive of the Genting group of companies. Now, I said that I thought that this yacht would change the course of the yachting industry, and I wasn't exaggerating. In their marketing material, Wider have highlighted 7 features that make this vessel truly unique, including an incredible indoor swimming pool that is 7 meters long. Both of these features are the largest of any yacht of a comparable size. Even the captain of this yacht benefits from technology that wouldn't look out of place in a movie.
Now, the Blue Coast 88 was a great project because the builder paid for the video to be taken, and the brokerage company I was working for paid for the editing to be done. Similar with the Wider 150, that was completely financed by Wider themselves. And in fact, that was without a doubt their most effective marketing platform that they had. We had over 1 million views of the various videos that we did of the Wider 150 and some incredible inquiries. We did in fact end up selling the yacht, selling half of the company Wider as well, selling the 165 Wider, and without a doubt that series of videos played a big role in the sale of those 2 yachts. And from that first video that I made of the Sunseeker that I showed you, I never had to pay for another video again in the following 10 years because people could see the value of a well-edited, well-produced video. But not just that, but also having a platform on which to put the video. I've always said you can get Steven Spielberg to come and do a video of your yacht. You can pay €100,000 for some incredible cinematographic production. If nobody watches it, it's a complete waste of time and a complete waste of money. So what I realized was I was building a platform that allowed great distribution of the videos that I had, thanks to the fact that more and more people were subscribing. Now, over the following 5 years, I produced 39 videos. One of those, which was a landmark video, was of a yacht called the Williamsburg. And that was really a documentary style video that I enjoyed very much. The Williamsburg was a very old yacht that at one point was the presidential yacht of Truman. It was left to rack and ruin in a dock in Italy, in La Spezia, but it was a great opportunity. Sadly, that yacht sank in its moorings, and the amazing story about that is that originally the owners of the yacht wanted quite a high price for it, and it was very difficult to sell at a high price. But eventually they said to me, look, we've decided, and they gave me a figure of what they would accept that was a far more reasonable price. Within the week, I had an offer from a really qualified buyer. I mean, I knew who the buyer was, and he telephoned me and he said, you know who I am, you know I'm serious, you know that I know the value of that yacht, and he made his offer. I was delighted because it meant finally the yacht was sold. So I was driving at the time and I pulled over on the Italian autostrades to make a telephone call to the owner of the yacht. I didn't have time to stop the car that the owner of the yacht called me to tell me the yacht had sunk in its moorings. That's just one of many brokerage stories about when things just don't go quite right, where all the timing was wrong. I do actually have a piece of the Williamsburg that was kindly given to me by the owner, which I'll keep on my desk in Monaco. I'll show you that maybe to you when I'm back in Monaco. So the Williamsburg was a really significant video, but then I also filmed a yacht called Izumi that was the first video to get 1 million views. Izumi was a gorgeous silver-coloured Palmer Johnson 120, and by this time I was working with Northrop & Johnson, which is where I am now, and we realised that the popular videos were not just driving inquiries to us, they were also driving traffic to the website. And so it was that a plan was hatched between myself and Northrop & Johnson to really double down on the video offering that I did. So as I say, 39 videos over a 5-year period to build the channel to a certain level. And then in January of 2017, I decided to go all in on my YouTube channel. At the time, I was binge watching Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, if you don't know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, it's worth Googling that name and seeing who he is. Some people love him, some people hate him. He's certainly a very strong personality. And if you can cut through the way that he says things sometimes, what he says is actually very, very wise. And he made a comment that was along the lines of, quit trying to be good at every single aspect of your business. Figure out what you are good at and double down on that and become the best at it. And that really resonated with me because as a yacht broker, I did okay. I made some good sales. I was doing all right for myself. But I was always aware that I would never be the greatest yacht broker in the world. Some of the guys that I know and I've had the pleasure of working with are selling 100-meter yacht, 150-meter yachts, just sale after sale after sale after sale. And I've had the privilege really of watching them and observing them as to how they do that. But within myself, I felt that probably I'd never reach those heady heights. But I knew that I was good at doing walkthrough videos on yachts. I knew I was good at marketing. I knew that my YouTube channel was already at the time the biggest in the yachting industry. And so I decided to absolutely go hell for leather and have the greatest yacht video marketing platform in the world. So after producing 39 videos in the first 5 years, in the second 5 years, we produced 350 videos, which was obviously a massive increase. Now, to make that happen, I had to make various changes within the organization. Previously, I'd been using an Italian company called Movie, who became very good friends, Ricky and Davide. We flew everywhere together. They were very largely responsible for the early success of the YouTube channel. Without a doubt, those wider videos were all done by Ricky and Davide. The Williamsburg video was done by Ricky and Davide. They had such a big contribution towards the YouTube channel. But as we got bigger and bigger and I needed to produce more quantity, they also moved from Italy to Amsterdam and it just became impractical. So we put together a video team here in-house in Northrop & Johnson, which have been responsible for helping me to be able to produce far more content so that now when somebody has a central agency yacht, whether it's for charter or for sale with Northrop & Johnson, they have exclusive access to the world's largest video marketing platform for yachts. I say that being very careful with the words that I use because in the last 5 years that my channel has grown, there's also been a big increase in more people in the yachting space on YouTube. Aquaholic, of course, springs to mind. He gets a lot more views than I do. His subscriber base is a lot larger than mine is. His popularity, I have to say, is greater than mine is. But he approaches yachting from a different aspect. He's not there to market the yacht for sale. I need to be very disciplined in remembering that the purpose of this channel is to market and to sell yachts and to get charter bookings for yachts as well, to promote them. And that's actually been a challenge that I wanted to mention, because YouTube, and I'll say this to anybody watching who has a YouTube channel, you have to decide what your mission is. It's very easy to get caught up in the race for more subscribers, in the race for more views. Certainly views, more even than subscribers, are important. They're very important, because the more views you have, the greater your SEO value is on Google, because Google own YouTube. If they see lots of views on one particular video, they'll always direct people to that video. However, I always have to be careful not to chase the views, but also always to remain true to my mission of selling yachts. Now, why do I say that? Well, I say it because YouTube is a business. We all know that. I get paid by the ads that are run on my YouTube channel, but I also get paid via a licensing agreement with Northrop & Johnson. I also get paid via sponsorship. I also get paid when yachts sell as a result of a marketing endeavor, of a video that I produced. So I have to remember that that is my global business, and it's only of any value to anybody as long as this platform is an efficient and an effective sales tool, which it is. Over the years, we've sold a lot of yachts where the video has either been directly responsible or indirectly responsible. You may remember this video of neoprene.
Buying a yacht is often referred to as a purchase of passion. You know, you really do have to fall in love with a yacht in order to buy it. And different yachts have different features that are easy to fall in love with.
But I'm willing to bear it for my man.
There are yachts that are like the girl next door. Everybody loves them because they are so innocent and sweet. Other yachts are like a sexy librarian, beautiful, but with an inner technical depth that some yacht owners just can't get enough of.
Bear it for my man.
This yacht though, this yacht is different. Her name is neoprene.
Bear it for my man.
That has had an incredible 6 million plus views. And we had many, many inquiries, and eventually the gentleman that bought the yacht was in fact a viewer of the channel and also of my Instagram page. But in addition to that, I sold a Fed ship called Illusion some years ago. And in the negotiation phases, I just needed the buyer to go up a little bit in price. And when the broker representing the buyer showed him the video of Illusion, the price went up like that because he loved the video. It made him fall in love with the yacht. And that was really influential in getting that particular yacht sold. Izumi as well, we had some incredible qualified buyers from that video. And more recently, Sunseeker. Do you remember this boat?
As unique as a black carbon fiber unicorn. As spacious as the Sistine Chapel, and some would say as beautiful. Quirky and cool. Imposing and insane.
So that series of videos about the Sunseeker didn't only produce hundreds of thousands of views, but literally hundreds of inquiries, many of which were highly qualified. I was speaking to the broker who represents Yachts For Sale. He was telling me that one viewer of the channel flew to Mallorca, picked him up in private jet and took him to Alicante to view the shipyard. So there's no questioning the qualifications of people who are watching this this YouTube channel. Blue Moon, the $50 million Fed ship that was for sale, just 2 days after we published that video, we were contacted by a very well-known and prominent American billionaire who'd seen the video and wanted to make an offer on the yacht. So this is a very effective channel or platform for getting yachts sold and yachts chartered. What for the future? Well, it's going to carry on more of the same. I'm always looking at different ways to present yachts to try to keep it fresh, and I'll be interested in any suggestions that you, the viewer, has in how that I can do that. I certainly want to do more documentary videos of yacht builders, because I think that brings value to you, the viewer, but also it brings value to the yacht builder. And now I have a team in the Mediterranean and also a team in America that allow me to do that. And also I'm looking forward to expanding into more speaking roles and presenting roles. On March the 24th, I've got the honor of being the moderator for the Monaco Yacht Club Ocean Week Symposium. That's a fantastic event that will be attended by yacht owners, industry specialists, yacht captains, who are all coming together to talk about how to make yachting a bit more sensible with regard to the environment. So it's actually called Yachting with Sense. As you probably know, I've also been doing this a few times. I don't know when the next Lursen Live will be or if I'll be invited to do it, but it's certainly something that I've enjoyed doing and I look forward to doing more of. All of this wouldn't have been possible without you, the viewer, your support. I do know that there are many yacht owners who watch the channel, but I also know that by far the majority are just people who are passionate about yachting. Due to your passion, you've allowed me to build what I think is a really cool channel and a really cool lifestyle. And I'm very grateful for that. So look forward to catching up with you on the next vlog.